Hey, welcome to this Field of Glory 2 gameplay video. If you love Field of Glory 2, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Well, hey, welcome. Welcome back those who've been following along. It's time to play some Field of Glory 2, Rise of Persia. We're in stage 408 campaign. It says we've successfully achieved the victory conditions for the previous stage, and now it's 543 BC. The Median satrap of Sogdia has declared independence. He has secured an alliance with the Scythians. King Cyrus, I gotta look for periods in these, don't I? Period after Scythians. King Cyrus has hastened to suppress the revolt, but his army has become somewhat strung out in the march, so that meeting the rebel army unexpectedly, not all the Persian units have yet arrived. So, first thing we have to do is leave some guys in garrison, and it says we have no choice but to fight. Hope your remaining units will arrive in time. Great. So, if you've never seen this, I'm not going to show it to you, but basically you get in and it requires you to leave a certain number of points of units in garrison. And reading this, it looks like we won't even get everything that I choose to keep in the army, at least not right away. So we're going to go ahead and get that done, as is my habit. I'm not going to drag you through all this boring stuff. If you've never seen it, it's because you've never played the game, and maybe you ought to give it a try. If you're watching this, go buy it. It's worth the price, believe me. And so I'm going to do all this like I normally do, and then we will be back with the army set up, all happy and ready to go. But before we do that, hey, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you'll know when I posted another video. Like and share. Like is easy. It helps the channel a lot. Hit that like button. Share and leave me a comment. Let's have a conversation. Okay, I will be back in just a moment. Well, here we are, and yeah, it's obvious that the army is strung out because I don't have the whole army that I kept after garrisoning. Especially, we are short of light cavalry, which I find discouraging. Maybe they'll arrive if the game doesn't end. Maybe they'll arrive before the game's over. So you can see that I've lined up my immortals and the Spirobara foot right here in the center. And all the Iranian cavalry is strung out over here along with the light cavalry. Cyrus is sitting back here with a unit of irregular foot, which is my plug the hole, watch the flank bunch, and this light infantry trying to screen this mess on the flank. I won't lie to you. This makes me nervous. I don't like the lack of depth. I don't like the lack of light cavalry. But hey, there you go. It is what it is. So let's see what is it? Medians. Let's see what they brought and confirm. Ooh, whatever it is, they're coming forward. And for some reason, we do have sound. Turn it up a little bit for me. Look at all the horse archers and the horse archers. Oh, they're average and superior, right? Average. There's a superior one in there somewhere. All right, they're not the greatest troops in the world, but there's a bunch of them. They outnumber us. Now, one thing I did do is keep my best units. So these guys are elite and above average. Of course, these guys, their mortals are superior. And these guys are enthusiastic. Well, I'm glad to hear that. They even have superior irregular foot and above average and superior lights. Oh, look at this. Well, I think we're standing in rough ground here, which is a good thing to get away from. I've got Cyrus here. Got a sub-general there and his little command, sub-general here and his command. Now what's important about this and why I split that is that it is often useful to be able to shift these sub-generals around, but what you can't do is shift them between commands. And I've made this mistake before where I would just throw a general into the line and he'd have his own little command. Then you say, I want to shift him over to this guy in the middle of a melee. Sorry, can't be done. Of course, everybody is under command of Cyrus, so there's no issue there. All right, well, I think this line clearly has to move forward. And looking at this, I think they need to move forward briskly. This is fight, I think, is going to be won in the center, if it's won at all. This foot, irregular foot, massed Eastern archers. That's nasty. Irregular foot, irregular foot. Those are some good troops there, and probably more. Yeah, Mede spearmen. I think we can beat these guys in a straight-up fight. I don't know if we can win this fight on the flank. It's just we're outnumbered. We're out light. It's just, I think we can hold off. We might even win some of the melees over there, but I don't think we're going to crush a flank and roll down on them. And, of course, over here, who knows? We just got to get out there and get after it. So I'm going to go ahead and move these guys forward. And these guys. And that part of the line, I think I've got more threat on this flank to the right, so we'll send Cyrus running over there to watch that. And this is a whole nother thing. This is a whole nother thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to stay just outside of his shooting range. So let's run him up to there. Give us the initiative against this hugely outnumbering bunch of guys. And I think my cavalry here probably needs to... Oh, it would be nice. Can they not? Okay, let's do it again. And yes, they can. All right, turn. All right, well, that's exciting. And I don't see much else to do here. Okay. Get a screenshot, and let's end the turn. All right, skirmishers moving up. Those guys closing in. Yeah, he's got skirmishers on his right. This is going to be a mess over here. This is going to be a mess over here. Yep, they're getting the first licks in on the. They're getting the first licks in on the skirmishing. I'm going to pause this a minute and adjust the sounds. All right, maybe we'll get a little bit more sound effects here. Maybe I'm making a mistake there. I don't know. Archers, fine. Let's send the javelin forward. Okay, yay, charge. And we'll start pounding them. Pounding them. I hope that these javelin in there will deal with this and clear this out. Now, this gets a little bit snakier. Do I stand here and shoot them to pieces and let these guys come on? And I think the answer to that is yes. I don't see any point in putting my head out any further with this crowd riding down on me. We'll use a lot of ammunition, but what the heck? That's what we brought it for. I don't think I want to turn, but these guys can shoot straight ahead. Nice. Do it again. Nice. Do it again. Well, not again, but him. Oh, that's exciting. We're disrupting hell so far. And they loved it. All right, get those mediums off to the flank. And over here it gets a little bit weirder, doesn't it? They can charge. He can. Well, now does he stay between these guys and get crushed? Or does he ride the heck out of the way and let these guys move up and start shooting them? Or can he just charge? and run those guys. One of two things will happen. If they run off, I'll love it. If they stand and fight, I'm probably going to be sad. That's rough ground, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm not going to be engaging these guys anytime soon. Let's see if that encourages them to run away. Yes, it did. And shoot. And shoot. Well, they loved it. They're all for it. And let's use the tools. Yeah, they can move and we don't care. It's because they haven't shot. Oh. He's already done his thing. What the heck? It doesn't cost me anything to turn. I can always get turned back around. Well, we didn't break anybody. All right, everybody's happy. Let's go. Next turn. I didn't. We're gonna get out of here. And in comes the big line. I'll be shooting these guys. Try to get this. Come on, don't run over here. I didn't. I was really hoping these guys would face the stupid light infantry, but of course not. These guys are caught, which is fine. Honestly, I'd rather have them all worried about that stupid light cavalry than engaging me straight up. I'm going to have to ride out of the way to keep these guys from catching me. All right. Let's see if we can. There we go. And he can't charge because he's not faced, but he can charge. So we're going to turn and shoot and charge them. And, well, we've won on the left now. They don't have a chance, I think. All right. Let us use more of our precious ammunition. Kind of tempted to charge him, as long as he doesn't. You know, they do have a tendency to overcharge. They can charge further. Let's get faced. No, you. There we go. Maybe one step forward so we can start using all these pretty bows that we brought along. Those are, it's lights, don't care. We'll break that up. Shoot the irregular foot. He's not going to. I should have shot at him, shouldn't I? Oh well. Yeah, clearly we should hit those guys. And stand there. Now this is a little bit more interesting. Maybe it's a lot more interesting. I'm getting to the point where these guys are going to close on me. I really don't want to be playing with. I want to draw their attention, but I don't want to be playing with formed foot. I sure don't want to do it while I'm standing on rough ground. We can do that. Well, you know, I got a problem with that foot no matter what I do, don't I? Oh, that was the wrong unit. He can go to there. He can go out there. Maybe it is the right unit. He can go... These guys face and shoot them up. Yeah, well, that wasn't exactly a shoot 'em up. Yeah, this is not exciting. We've disrupted some light cav. Rough ground. Open ground. If I turn this way, I'm going to get locked up real fast. We'll see. I think that's a reasonable compromise. Oh yeah, I have this cavalry unit here, which, you know what? All right, they want to fight? That's great. That ties this mess up. I'm for that. And, okay. And that's the fight so far, huh? All right, let's find out what happens next turn. And the lights are getting out of the way, and what looks to be, that's kind of a mess coming up, isn't it? We're going to have to get serious about those guys now. Yeah. Oh, good. His commander has decided that it's really important. Ha ha! I love that. He fell back. His commander's decided it's really important to look at those javelinmen on the hill, which, that's a good thing. Charge! Scare me. They scared me. They came out of the woods. All right, this is a mess. We got problems. Wow. Paybacks over there. Disrupted light javelinmen. There. Oh. Maybe I should have paid attention to them instead. Yeah, now it gets a little bit stranger. Slingers, who cares? Oh, we got to... I think they're going to come for us. If they don't, then we go for them, but we're going to use these bows. There we go. To make sure that they're not happy about that decision to come here. And yeah, I think we shoot this guy up. He's dangerous. He's got the general. I don't want to turn my... There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Over here. Over here, it's something of a mess. Let's just keep shooting those guys. Let's roll up. Turn. Do I want to... These guys are caught because of that, so I could... No. I could charge them just to... I think that will free these guys up. No, it did not. Oh, well, then I guess we should go back to the shooting thing. Now, charging him is probably pretty crazy. That was nice. Okay, over here we got big problems. It's just a little bitty unit, so... Ooh, that was unpleasant, wasn't it? I'm inclined to leave him right there. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Hey, you're not supposed to rally. As light infantry's getting out of the way for the big push. Here he comes, charging with disrupted guys. That might not be the smartest thing you ever did, but then again, standing there and getting shot to pieces is also challenging. That's a nice move. That'll still die. Fights over here. Run away, run away. Charge, hey. This matters over here. The stuff on the left doesn't. This is just, oh, ouch. Oh, nice. Okay, I say nice. I'm not so sure about that. All right. Well, we've got a great big advantage of 3%. Make it stop. Okay, and our javelin and those guys there are just having a big old time. These guys are going to get away. There's nothing to be done for that. We just keep working over those archers. Let's see how that comes out. Oh, they held firm. That made me sad. But let's see if we can break them. Oh, they fell back. Come on now. Come on now. Fine. That's where you're going to be. There we go. And unfortunately, that did not upset anybody else. Well, we're just going to see if we can do you up. He had enough of that, didn't he? Let's go get him. All right, over here, it's a lot more challenging. I can charge him. Unfortunately, I've got nothing that can... Wait a minute. He's in melee. So that is a flank charge. Opens me up to being flanked, but what the heck? Now, what's a guy to do? Turn and shoot there. Maybe it's time to begin ignoring that light cavalry and working our way around this way. Oh. Well, I was hoping that would break them. But I'll take what I got, like I have any choice. This is going to be a problem before it's all said and done because of that infantry getting on my flank. But it looks right now like that's as good as it gets. They got a lot more red flags than we do, but that could switch around in a skinny instant. Let's do the next turn. Be nice if I got some reinforcements, huh? Where's the rest of this army? We're going to have to push in the center. We're advantaged there. Where we aren't advantaged is on the right. I think got a little temporary advantage, but it's not looking good. Now they held. Flank charge, they didn't care. We're going to win these fights. These guys have, see, they got no business being in there with those guys. They're getting torn up. They're really fragile. Now, this isn't pleasant. No, charge. Coming around the corner, charge. Yeah, they're just trying to envelop us over there. Go figure. Ouch. That was nasty. Shooting that unit to pieces. And, ooh, what men. Hey, we're winning the fight over there. Big deal. Nice. Very nice. Oh, that worked out much better than I anticipated. Holy crap. I'm unconsciously competent. Yes, sir. That turned beautifully in our favor. Absolutely beautifully. He says as he tries to position himself for a screenshot. All right, over here. Fall back. Shoot. Shoot. Oh. Well, in that case, they didn't like that either. Pitch, they like this less. Amazing. You shoot these guys to pieces. Just not used to that in the periods I'm accustomed to playing in. That's just not a thing. And okay, he's already done his thing. I could send him in. He'll do 54 to 168 shooting. Ooh, that made them sad. I caused a check. I'm always good for causing a check. Irregular foot. I'm feeling pretty confident right now because the cavalry did so well on the right that instead of... Actually, here I might go ahead and get into that. There we go. There we go. All right, over here. Well, things looked real good. Now it's kind of, let's fight there. They got disordered from that last check from, I think I need to face. Shoot. This guy's going to shoot us to pieces. That's his game. We're going to... Ooh, well, I didn't expect that. Maybe I should read the rules. All right. These guys are kind of stuck. These guys still have a fight. How are we doing? Well, this is moving along quite briskly. Let's end the turn. 31% to 3. We've done very, very well. Their army's fragile. It's clearly not, yeah, you couldn't stand it. We're getting chopped up over there. Getting chopped up by the bows, so we decided to get in. It didn't work well. Worked better for him. Yep, they got to get engaged or they'll just get shot to pieces. Disrupted. That does not bode well for the... All right, we just got to keep from losing a bunch over here. This doesn't have to turn into genius stuff. It just... Ouch, ouch. Hang on, boys. There you go. Hang on. Break them. Oh, that fragmented the guy next to him. That was very bad. Very bad for the Medes. They're within. They're just looking to die any time now. Like that. That did it right there. That did it. I don't think that can be undone. Shoot. 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 These guys are all low on ammo, but what the heck? These bow-armed armies, these massed archer armies, are really, wow, be routed, are really tough on each other, aren't they? I may have to play some of this with ahistorical opponents to see how they do against. I suspect heavy infantry would just tear these guys up, bows or not, especially armies that had a consequential, what is that? Eastern archers. Especially armies that had decent, I wouldn't, that's pretty silly. I shouldn't have done that, but I was having fun. They have decent morale. These guys are, they're just shattering. Okay. Like I said, at this point, this is that's the guy. Huh? Okay. Oh, nothing. I think they might get their turn. Try to play catch up here. But I don't think it can be done. I don't think we can lose enough. They'd have to destroy the right flank to pull this out. They got beat in the center by the massed bowmen. And it was just good enough to not get creamed on the right. Yeah, see, they just got that guy, but it won't matter. It won't matter. And charge, rear attack, and it's all bad things, but not bad enough. Yep, shooting us to pieces, fragmenting. Oh, they even held. What about here? Oh, devastating, devastating. Lost heart, you are victorious. Let's take a quick look. Well, clearly won in the center by the Immortals and the Sparabara Foot. Yeah, that's cool. I love this game. Let's end the review. 57% to 10%. Well, didn't get much better than that. What's coming up next? Yes, I know I've successfully completed ancient kingdom of Elam in modern southwest Iran. Its capital is Susa, remains a troublesome neighbor for the Persian heartland. The time has come to deal with it once and for all. And we'll be allowed to offer battle. But you know what? We'll have to do that another time. Look, I appreciate you watching. I hope to see you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.